don't think you should be releasing this data.
Hey bro, crank it up.
This is 10 years of advertising data across every major platform, and it's going to change how you think about patient acquisition. Most clinics are guessing which platform to use, so we analysed over a decade of data from fertility clinics, aesthetic practices, dental practices, and wellness centres. Let's start with Google. High intent, high qualified rate. Average cost per lead was £100 to £150, but here's what matters. 25% to 35% of those leads are qualified and ready to book. Your sales cycle is only 14 to 75 days depending on the treatment value. Google works when someone is actively searching for your solution right now. They're comparing clinics. They're ready to move. If you're a dermatology clinic, an aesthetics clinic, or offer specific treatments, Google should be your foundation. Meta is completely different. Lower cost per lead, £40 to £100, but lower qualification rate at 10% to 25%. Here's the play with Meta. It's your volume engine. You're building pipelines, sales cycles are longer due to colder traffic, 25 to 120 plus days. Meta identifies your ideal customer profile immediately. Someone who doesn't know they need you yet, but they will in 60 days. And the data you collect from Meta campaigns, that's what's feeding your retargeting, your audience building, and your other platforms. It's best for clinics building awareness, launching new treatments, or working with longer consideration cycles. LinkedIn is the dark horse for private healthcare. £70 to £150 cost per lead, 15 to 35% qualified. But here's what's interesting. Sales cycles are consistent at 21 to 60 days. LinkedIn pinpoints senior professionals with the budget for premium treatments. So executive health programs, wellness packages, aesthetic treatments for corporate clients. If your average treatment value is over 25,000, LinkedIn targeting is surgical. This isn't for every clinic, but for fertility clinics, executive health programs, or premium aesthetics, it's massively underutilized. YouTube builds trust and educates before people are ready to buy. Sales cycles run 21 to 100 days plus, depending on the treatment complexity. The strategy here establishes credibility through educational content, then convert with targeted ads. This works brilliantly for clinics offering complex treatments, so fertility, cosmetic surgery, chronic condition management. You need high quality content though, but the return of investment on established credibility is significant. TikTok is your long-term brand play. Lowest cost per lead at £80, but qualified rates are over 7%, even touching 20%, and sales cycles can stretch from 30 days to over 120. Younger demographics will discover treatments. They'll book in 6 to 12 months. There tend to be less buyers on the platform, but it's great for awareness. Skincare clinics, wellness programs, preventative aesthetics. If your clinic needs volume of early stage awareness with deal sizes under 10,000, TikTok is great. But if you're expecting fast return of investment, you'll be disappointed. Here's what this actually means for your clinic. If you're a brick and mortar practice with a very clear service offering, use Google. When search volume is high for your treatment, Google will print you money. We offer a free audit on this, so you're not flying blind on whether there's actual demand in your area. If you're building interest from people who don't even know they need you yet, layer in Meta. This is about creating passive interest in what you're doing. It's the core content framework, which we covered in another video, educating, building trust, and converting when they're ready. If you're targeting premium corporate clients, use LinkedIn. If you need to establish authority on complex treatments, use YouTube. If you're playing the long game with younger demographics, use TikTok. But here's where most clinics go wrong. They try to do everything all at once with no strategy. You end up with fragmented spend, no data, and no clear answer on what's working. You'll spread your budget too thin. The clinics that win pick one platform, master it, prove return of investment, then expand. That's systematic acquisition. We shouldn't have released this, but if you'd like to, comment data and I'll send it over to you.